Well, it's a great day. This is a real privilege and pleasure to be here in Memphis and on the property of Graceland, Elvis Presley's home for many, many years. We're here with Elisa Dean, the Public Relations Director. Elisa, how are you?
Hey, nice to see you. Welcome to Graceland.
It's great to be here, and thanks so much for opening the doors of Graceland to let us tour this wonderful facility.
Absolutely. Happy you're here. This is your first time?
This is my first time to Graceland. Matter of fact, how did the name come about?
Well, so Elvis was not the original owner of Graceland. The original owners, their aunt was named Grace.
Right.
So the nickname was Graceland, and Elvis liked the name so much that he kept it.
How many visitors do you receive every year? I mean, it must be phenomenal.
We receive, an average of around 600,000 visitors per year, and they come from all over the world. I would say that about 20% of those visitors are international, so we do see a lot from the United States. But yeah, it amazes me every single day that we could get up to about 3,000 people into the house on the busiest day.
Can you tell us a unique story about Elvis that the average viewer wouldn't know?
Wow. So Elvis loved Graceland, and we were just talking about how no one's allowed to go upstairs, and that's because Elvis didn't allow anybody to go upstairs. Elvis loved to have people over. If he met you, he would invite you here. He loved to show off Graceland, but his only place of privacy was upstairs, so you were only allowed to go up there if he invited you. So we still keep that same rule today.
What is your favorite room in the house?
Wow. So my favorite room in the house would probably be the TV room downstairs that has the 3 TVs and the blue and the yellow on the walls. Elvis got the 3 TV idea from President Johnson at the time in the White House. There were only 3 networks at the time, so Elvis had to get 3 TVs too.
I see a stable behind Graceland, which the average person doesn't see. Tell us about the stable.
Wow, so Elvis had lots of horses here on property, and we actually still have horses on property today, again, to keep up that tradition. But Elvis loved horses because Priscilla loved horses, and that's where he got the love. And most likely, if you were an entourage member or a friend, you got a horse, you got a saddle, you got the whole thing to be able to ride horses with Elvis at Graceland. And sometimes you would see him riding around the property. He actually had cameras up in his bedroom where he could watch down at the front gate and see if fans were down there. And sometimes he would go, let's go get on a horse and ride down to the front gate and sign autographs.
And would he send like a decoy or something to get the fans going this way, and he would go that way?
Yeah.
A lot of entertainers do that.
Yeah.
I do that myself, actually.
So obviously everybody knew where Elvis lived at Graceland, and if there were fans down at the front gate and he needed to get out and didn't want to sign autographs, there's actually a back driveway where he would go out the back. They would send a decoy car out the front, and he would be able to escape if he needed to.
Wow, this is amazing. What is your favorite Elvis Presley tune? You must have one tune.
Song.
Your favorite song?
You know what? It's the hardest question in the book, and it depends on the day. And I would say today it's Suspicious Mind.
Suspicious Mind.
That's all.
Okay.
What about you?
My favorite, I like Love Me Tender. Do you know the word?
It's a great song.
And I hear closing, I think we should sing that for all our viewers. Sure?
Sing.
On the count of 3. You ready? Just a little.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Love me tender, love me true. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alyssa, a pleasure being here. Can't wait to go inside and take a look.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.